Hello students, happy morning. Class 12 Physics, Unit 4, Electromagnetic Induction and Alternating Current continuation video. Here in this video, let we see the polyphase AC generator. Poly, that means more than one. Okay. In our previous video, we learnt about single phase AC generator. That single phase AC generator produces a single phase AC, EMF. Okay. In that single phase AC generator, there is only one armature coil. Okay, here in polyphase more than one armature coil is there. Okay, see, more than one coil in the armature core, and each coil produce an alternating EMF. Okay, then more than one EMF is produced, then it is called a polyphase AC generator. More than one EMF is produced, it is called polyphase AC generator. If the generator produces two alternating EMF, then it is called as a two-phase AC generator. If suppose it produces three alternating EMF, that can be stated as three-phase AC generator. Okay, here let me see the three-phase AC generator. Three-phase AC generator. Construction wise, it is similar to the single phase AC generator. The only difference is number of armature winding. Okay, here this AC generator consists of 6 slots in a armature core, stator core. Okay, there is 6 slots, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, each slot is occupied by a armature conductor. Okay, then these slots are inclined at an angle 60 degree with one another. Okay, then each one having the conductor, that conductors are connected in series, it form a coils. Okay, if suppose I connect 1 and 4, then the 1 and 4 form a coil 1. Okay, 2 and 5 make a coil 2, and connect 6 and 3 make a coil 2. Okay, the coil 1 and the coil 2 are inclined at an angle 120 degree. Okay, each coil is inclined at an angle 120 degree. The coil 1 and coil 3 are inclined at an angle 240 degree. Okay, initially the magnet, that means the rotor is horizontal, and the same time the magnetic field is perpendicular to the plane of the coil 1. Okay, it is rotating in a clockwise direction. At that instant, it produces EMF in the coil 1. Okay, at the point O. Okay, then after 120 degree phase shift from the initial position, it produces EMF psi 2 in the coil 2. Okay, at the position A. After 120 degree, that means from the initial position it is 240 degree. At the point B, the EMF psi 3 is generated in the coil 3. Okay. From this observation, it is clear that the phase shift between the coil 1 and the coil 2 is 120 degree, and the phase shift between the coil 1 and coil 3 is 240 degree. Okay. Here, see, there are 6 slots on the stator core. Okay, and these 6 slots are inclined at an angle 60 degree with one another. Okay, then 6 armature conductors are there. Armature conductors. Okay, here we are connecting the conductors one and 4 to form a coil 1. Then 2 and 5 to form a coil 3. Then 6 and 3 to form a coil 2. Okay. See, initially the magnet is horizontal position, it is rotating in clockwise direction. Okay, magnet rotate in clockwise direction. At that instant, EMF psi 1 in the coil 1 is generated at O. Okay, correspondingly psi 2 in the coil 2 is generated at point A at a phase shift of 120 degree from the coil 1. Okay, then correspondingly psi 3 is developed in the coil 3 at a point B at a phase shift of 240 degree from the initial position. Okay, finally we produce a 3-phase alternating EMF. These 3-phase alternating EMF can produce a rotating magnetic field. Okay, using this rotating magnetic field, if suppose we applied a rotating magnetic field, that means this 3-phase AC 3-phase EMF to a induction motor, it will run without any induction by the capacitor, and it will run more freely. Okay, without any noise also. Okay, let me see the advantages of 3-phase AC generator. First advantage is, for a given dimension of the generator, 3-phase machine produce higher power output than single phase machine. Okay, here it is a single phase machine, it is a 3-phase machine. These two are in same dimension, but it is a single phase, it is a 3-phase. It produce more output. Here it produce less comparing to this. Okay, in second point, for a same capacity, 3-phase generator is smaller in size when compared to single phase generator. Okay, here I consider a 1 HP motor. Okay, here it is a single phase and a 1 HP motor. Here also I consider a 1 HP motor, but it is 3-phase. Okay, 3-phase 1 HP motor. Here the size will be less. Okay, then the third point, 3-phase transmission system is cheaper. Okay, 3-phase transmission system is cheaper. Okay, students, it is a little different between the single phase and a 3-phase AC generator. In single phase AC generator, it produces a single phase EMF and it having only one armature windings. Okay, in 3-phase there are 3 armature winding, it produces 3 alternating EMF. Okay, we know the phase angle between the coil 1 and coil 2 is 120 degree, and coil 1 and coil 3 is 240 degree, and the angle between the slots is 60 degree. There are 6 slots. Okay, there are 6 armature conductor, and there are 3 coils alone in a 3-phase AC generator. Okay, let me see the assignment for today's class. There is only 2 5-mark question. First question, explain the working of single phase AC generator with the necessary diagram. Then second one, how are the 3 different EMF generated in a 3-phase AC generator? Show the graphical representation of these 3 EMF. Here the page numbers are indicated. You have to read and write in your classwork note. Okay, thank you.